What's going on, Mongs? It's me, SemiMong, and today we're back on Crowfall. So it is a new server. The servers have rolled over, and I've jumped in a little bit late. It is currently halfway through summer, and unfortunately I did lose my armor set. But we are back, and we have got a ton of different resources. So in today's video, I want to craft up myself a new weapon. Hopefully we get a bit of an upgrade to the statistics. Of course, we've got better skill training in the blacksmithing skill tree. And then I just need to get a little bit more leather, and I can craft myself up another leather armor set, which I'll put into a separate sort of 5-minute clip / video, like I'm doing with today's blacksmithing crafting. And one thing to note as well, if I can just find it on this little crafting list, I forgot what it's called then. Yeah, there it is, the Saddle Swift Pack Pig. They've added the mounts back in. Now, I don't know if they've added them in visually. I don't know if it's just that you learn the item and then your character gains increased speed, or whether you actually mount the pig itself now. I'm unsure. But it does require a saddle pack pig. They've sort of changed up how it works. And you acquire the first saddle pack pig for 900 gold back at your faction's beachhead. So literally all you have to do is get 900 gold, do enough harvesting and gathering to the point of where you got 3 chaos embers, and then just save up 135 hide, and you got yourself a mount. So I will do a video on that, explaining it a little bit better, crafting it myself, and seeing what sort of speed boost it actually gives you. And of course, my English today, whether you can actually store stuff on the pack pig as well, like a secondary inventory, so to say. But I'm gonna go ahead and just craft up the most minimal of components that I need for my sword and my gun. I am going to be using gold for critical hit chance, and then copper for, I believe, attack power and critical hit chance again. Let me just actually make a bar up for you and see if that is correct. So gold is, yeah, crit hit chance and crit hit damage. So we are wanting the most crit hit chance, and then we'll just put 1 into critical hit damage. I'm actually just gonna no, I'll do it on no additional risk. I don't want to get too many failures, not until I've got a little bit more training. And then the rest is going to be made up in copper, which I believe is attack power and crit hit chance. It may be crit hit damage though. I know, it's just more critical hit chance. Of course, we're trying to max out as much of the critical hit chance on our little duelist Guinea guy that we can, just to try and get those big numbers when we're doing PvP fights, fighting spiders, getting gold and whatnot. But yeah, I'm going to make up all of these into bars, make up the rubbish components, the grip and whatnot, and then come back with the final product, and hopefully we should have a little bit more of an advantage over the previous server and campaign world, and be a little bit more lethal when it comes to PvE and PvP. But what am I needing? I need 10 metal bars in total, so I'm just going to make all of the gold bars that I can, and I'll be about 3 or 4 bars off. So we're going to get the most that we can out of the critical hit chance and critical hit damage from the gold ore, and then supplement the rest with the copper ore. So we're losing out a little bit on the critical hit damage, but yeah, more importantly, we're still gaining critical hit chance. I believe if you use iron as well, you get critical hit damage and attack power. So it's sort of the counter opposite to copper ore. But let me make up all of these, and with the magic of editing, I will be back in just a second. And hopefully RNG loves us and gives us some good percentages, like it did there. Amazing success, good success. Oh, the back-to-back. Alright, I am going for the heavy versions, just so I can get a little bit more damage. Of course, you're going to get more cooldown, but come on, I want the heavy versions. I want to do that extra damage that I can. So let's assemble. Hoi! Success, there we go. It has got 72 to 96 to start it off. What are we looking at? Critical hit chance of 0.23, and then critical hit damage of a plus 2.17. Now, do I go for all stats, or do I go for the damage? Just because I really want the crit hit chance, I'm going to go for the all stats, because of course we can't boost the crit hit chance on its own. And of course, we're going to go for no additional risk. Difficulty of 30. My skill is currently 33. Right, let's run experiment. What did I get it up to? Critical hit chance is 0.25, and then a critical hit damage of 2.33 now. So not that bad, not that bad. Alright, let's see what the pistol is saying. There we go, heavy pistol. Chuck everything in. Ooh, and assemble. We're starting off with a critical hit chance of 0.24. So it is almost on par already before experimentation with the Rapier. Just a little bit less on the critical hit damage, 1.49 there. So almost a full percent lower, 0.9%. Oh, minimum damage. Now I'd probably go for all stats again, and then just raise up the minimum damage a little bit. Let's run experimentation. 0.24 up to 0.25. It literally is on par with the heavy Rapier. In total, we're getting an extra 0.5%. Nothing too crazy, but every little helps. And of course, once you get better resources, you get more gathering, more harvesting, you get the commons and the uncommons, the blues, the epics and the legendaries. These stats are going to go up insanely. But I think the next video is going to be me working on a leather armor set, and of course we've got that runes crafting stuff to do with the weapons to take a look at as well. And then I also really want to focus on getting a new vessel. So expect some more crafting videos, some more grinding videos, of course making up that gold needed to buy the vessel, and then of course PvP clips intertwined whenever I get into some PvP action. Guys, if you've enjoyed, be sure to hit that like down below. Let's finish off. Let's actually equip what we just got. And yeah, be sure to check the description for links to my Game On, Amazon and Redbubble stores for gamer gifts for all types and ages. And thank you for all of the support, and I shall see you in the next video. Hey, always looks cool, look at it.